Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we start with the Baltic single missions. For those who may have missed it last time, just the brief roadmap of what we're doing here is we are going through the Baltic single missions, of which there are only 3. Then we will be doing the Baltic quick missions, which will just do a quick overview and summary of any aircraft that we saw in the Baltic campaign that we did not see in our previous campaigns. Then we'll run through and finish the single missions. If we haven't seen any player flyable aircraft by then, we'll probably take it for a ride in a quick mission if we haven't done it in anything else. And after that, we'll go through the reference section, and then after that, we will start USN Raptor's mods for this. So, with having said that, let's start with Baltic Single Mission 1, Weapons Free. Weapons Free, Tartu Air Base, date February 22nd, local time 1200 hours, weather cloudy. Mission objective, Belarusian guerrillas are regrouping and rearming under the protection of UN forces in what the Western forces euphemistically refer to as refugee camps. Intelligence has provided positive ID on several Belarusian leaders, and the rest of the camp's inhabitants are most likely sympathizers. Destroy all guerrilla structures and vehicles in the area, avoiding the French UN peacekeepers at the nearby helicopter strip. Threat suppression data, ground opposition, shoulder-launched SAMs, air opposition, possible UN Rafaels, Mirage 2000s, and Mirage. Looks like they have us as flying as Frogfoots for them, so we'll give that a whirl. So yeah, we will take Archer missiles for self-defense if that is in our loadout. There we are. As I believe Frogfoots can be armed with that for self-defense. Not as sure about the AFED. The Archer should be more effective in any case. As far as our ground loadout goes, we will take these are semi-active radar homing, which is not fine because they're as I recall, they're kind of hit or miss, so we will take some cluster bombs, and then we can take... Oh, we can't fit a 7-pack there. Yeah, we can fit 2 3-packs of 500-pound bombs there. And then... Can we take a... Give me a... Where are they? Give me a big one. Oh. Oh, we can take a 500 kilo bomb there. The only reason I'm using the American bombs is because of that. I'm pretty sure the Russians have their own equivalent, but the game's kind of limited in that regards. Otherwise, I suppose we could take it a Pave Spike and an AS-14, but... Oh. Option. Okay, good. We could take 2 of those, load up the Pave Spike, and then we can take... Actually, which of these is better? I don't even know. I don't think it matters that much, honestly. Here we go. AS-14 Kedge, laser guided. Okay, we can only take 2 of them, but they're 1,500 pounds as opposed to the 600 of the AS-7 carry, so that should be fine. So with that, let us get started. Alright, so we are starting on the tarmac here. So let's... Ooh, lots of, we got lots of boys here. So... Let us start taxiing to the active runway. We have built-in infrared? No. That is fine. We don't need infrared where we're going. Throttle back a bit, we don't want to blow out a tire. It looks like someone's going up in the air already. Oh, it's a Actually, it's a hind and they're landing. Okay. I wonder if there's a different skin for the hind, because I think in the Coral Islands campaign they were like a tan color. No hostile contacts on radar yet, so we're supposed to not hit the French, which I don't get why we care, but since we're apparently up against the whole of the UN. But, I suppose it's just like that Vietnamese mission, I think, where, we had to hit the Vietnamese structures that were, around the French embassy and avoid hitting it. Alright, so let's speed this up a little bit. Throttle down a little bit, because again, don't want to blow up a tire. Or blow out, as the case may be. More thrust. We're almost there. And looks like none of my wingmen have started their own efforts to the taxi. They probably won't until I take off, so we'll probably want to wait for them just so we have strength in numbers. Alright. Power requesting clearance for takeoff. Clearance granted. Alright, so let's take off. You can do it! Oh, that was a short takeoff. Alright, so now my wingman should be taxiing, hopefully. Yep, he's taxiing. He's at an angle which he wouldn't be if he's still parked. And it looks like there's, I think those were MiG-23s down there. Yep, so hopefully they'll take off and give us some cover. So we'll rally. We'll go to half speed here and wait for them at the rally point. We'll also turn off our radar so that way we aren't being a hot target for anyone. Oh, there we go. Our airspeed is slow but steady. This should give them plenty of time to catch up to us. Let's see, can we push our RWR to 50 miles? We can. So that is what we will do. We've lost visual contact now that we're entering the fog, or the clouds as it were, so. And we're going slow enough that I would hope that, oh, okay, it's just a runway. That I would hope my wingman could catch up, but I guess we'll see. Because I'm only at 40% throttle, so if they have any skill, you know, maybe put it to 50 or 60%, you know, but it looks like none of them are caught up with us yet. Oh, sounds like the first one is. Hopefully the others catch up in short order. So we'll just do a brief turnaround and wait for the rest of our wingmen to catch up. There's the third one.
Inbound to waypoint Charlie, bearing 264. Descend to Angel 1.
Oh, he just kind of popped into existence there. Alright. So let us, okay, so they won't exceed certain rollings. That's interesting. That's probably a safety thing, really, but yeah, let's bump it up to 16 nautical mile, or sorry, 60% throttle. tower. So this must be the French base we were warned about. Oh yeah, and the refugees are straight in the middle of that.
Attack target inbound to waypoint Delta, bearing 265. Descend to Angel.
Alright, we're gonna actually
Disengage.
let's have our wingman disengage. We're gonna start off by dropping our cluster bombs in the middle of the camp, and then we will turn around and let everyone else kind of take a turn. But this is gonna be a fun one, I think. I just hope there's not a mountain we're about to run into, which I can't see through these clouds. But the Baltics generally weren't that hilly. That was more a problem with Vladivostok and the Ukraine, I think. Ukraine is surprisingly rugged. Alright, they're at 10 miles. Closing. Hopefully we'll be getting under these clouds soon. There we go. Our TV is cleaning up a little bit there. And there we go. Our visual is cleaned up now. Okay, they're by the farm fields. Okay. Well, that makes them easy to pick out. Let's throttle back up. Oh. We do have hostile aircraft, it looks like, at the runway. There is what looks to be a Super Frelin that's getting prepped for takeoff there. But otherwise, yeah, our target is just a bunch of these tents, supplies and stuff. So, this is gonna hurt. And coincidentally enough, this is just like Aleppo all over again, where they were bombing hospitals and shit. Alright, so let's try to put... I want to put one thereabouts and one thereabouts. Alright. That's pretty much where I wanted it. Holy shit. Oh, looks like a truck managed to survive, so, we will, hunt him down. Okay, so our laser's working automatically. It's not letting me do a designation for some reason, but, looks like we got a Hind coming in. I guess take prisoners when we're done. I don't know who the hell is left though. I mean, I guess there's this truck, but hopefully it's the last guy left. And it appears that he was. So I imagine this is one of the missions early on in the campaign, or rather before the campaign started, when the Russia invaded Belarus, since that immediately preceded the campaign. So presumably this was a part of those events. And I'm just kind of curious to follow this guy's progress now, see what he's doing. So we're gonna keep an eye on him. with our radar on.
Inbound to waypoint golf, bearing 87.
Doesn't look like he's gone down yet. He's over the, he is over the camp now. So if he makes a move, it's gonna be soon. Still just flying. We can slow down. There's no hostile opposition, it seems, for this mission, which is a nice change of pace from the Baltic campaign, that's for sure.
We're almost home.
Alright, so we're almost home. So let us start our landing approach here. It looks like he's still got his head up in the clouds. I don't know what he's planning. But yeah, our ordnance ended up being perfect. We used up all of our air-to-ground ordnance with a hit on all of it. And none of our air-to-air missiles had to be used in self-defense, so I don't even know why they gave us 4 wingmen, but... I mean, they could have dropped more bombs, I suppose, for, like, the intimidation factor. But, still in the sky. Sorry, I kept, the reason I kept flipping back and forth is because I expected to see the runway here, but I forgot I don't have that targeted because I'm curious to see what becomes of the time, so. Oh, this thing flies like a ton of bricks. At our optimal speed for ass droppage here. Is that ear out?
Welcome back.
All right. So now I guess we'll just park ourselves like we were before the mission. I'm not fucking taxiing all that way again. I'm gonna be naughty boy. Oh, those are wingmates. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, I see you, Mr. Sam Man. You can't fool me. But I will claim this hangar as my own. And we'll wait a little bit for our wingmen to come back. But if they start pulling their bullshit again where they keep taking off and landing in a cycle, then we will immediately put out. But he still hasn't landed yet. And I think he's past where that camp was now, so... Oh, is he lowering in altitude, or is that just my... Oh, he's lowering in altitude. Where are you going? I guess he's just going to another airfield. Maybe he's got, like, some Marines in there, or paratroopers or something, and they're going to take out the Belarusian airfield. There are fires here, which is suspicious, to say the least. Is that like another refugee camp? Is that what we're seeing here? And he's just gonna like take these guys. Okay. I suppose those other fires might have been other helicopters. But yeah, once again, the designers, honestly, they, in my opinion, as unrealistic as it may be, they should have just given the given helicopters infinite fuel for this one in this game, since, you know, it's like their range is never really a considering factor. I mean, you always got to defend them because they're slow as shit, so, and defenseless for the most part. So it's like, you know, you could have given them a little bit of help there. But, oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, so maybe what it is by setting my waypoint, because I noticed in the when we did the end of the Baltic campaign, when I had my waypoint set to something other than land, they kept circling around. But then when I have it on land, they stay landed. So, oh, my lying. I am not a lying sack of shit, because that's a MiG-23 taking. Huh, so that might have been a secret all along. And oh wow, we have a lot of chat. 58. Whee! That guy. Okay, now I started the grass on fire, so with that, and I probably ruined an engine or two as well. So with that, let's head to our debriefing. Debrief, Tartu Air Base, date February 22nd, mission weapons free, resolution success. Congratulations, you destroyed the camp. This will help the independent Baltic states establish control of the region. So we destroyed all 37 targets with a pair of bombs and a pair of missiles, of which it seems like most of it, it looks like the tents and stuff were considered others and not structures. Looks like there are 2 SAMs in there. Maybe they just had shoulder. I didn't see any SAM vehicles or sights though, so maybe they're just shoulder-mounted red eyes or stingers or something. 9 vehicles, of which I think most, if not all, were trucks. Yep, so we had 482 bomb damage. That's not a lot. But considering all the kills, but that just goes to show how few hit points everything there has. And our air-to-ground launches did a combined 600 some damage, which actually now I'm confused on that. Unless, I don't know. I mean, because the cluster bombs are sub-munition, so maybe that's the most damage done by a sub-munition, and this is the most damage done by a missile. But in either case, I mean, they're, you know, everything involved has like 10 hit points, so. And yeah, there was no opposition, so that concludes the first of the 3 Baltic missions. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.